First of all, we're not trying to create a stress-free life, right? Stress actually grows us, it evolves us, it stretches us. We know all of that, right? We know that there is a good amount, a good dose of stress. Life is stressful. It's when it's compounded and it becomes traumatic stress. And that traumatic stress could be a result of a one-time incident, or it could be a result of chronic like neglect or abuse or overt traumas, let's say, where we don't actually have a break from that stressor, right? That becomes an accumulation of stressors. And we don't have an attachment figure that we can rest into to actually reset and discharge that stressful material. This is the whole rupture repair, right? The more repair we have, where we could rest into a healthy attachment figure, or we could be met with what we need for repair, then we know that that actually builds resilience. So it's not about reducing or getting rid of stress. Yes, we know that traumatic stress or compounded stressors without repose, without repair, without relief has an impact on our growth and development and compromises the health of our system. Our entire embodied system compromises the health of our nervous system, which then compromises the health of our mental system and our physical system and our relational system. We know that. We know that if we're in a prolonged state of survival stress, we are living in a state of incoherence. So we're living in a state that's like this, right? That's fried most of the time. We know that our systems are incredibly adaptive, and it's always trying to adapt to those environments, which is where the parts work comes in, and where we've had to learn to perform to get our attachment needs met, to try to reduce the stressors in our life. Our system is always orienting towards what can we be doing to minimize or reduce or discharge the stress so we can go back to homeostasis, because that's deep within our biological programming. When we learn all of this, and then we start to think about the state of the world, both collectively and individually, and we start to think about, the environment we're raising our children in, or the environment we were raised within, many times we get burdened by this and we think, oh, we're doomed, we're fucked. There's no way out. My system has, been damaged, yada, yada, yada. Goes on and on and on. And then we become helpless and hopeless, and it can actually trigger a spiral, right? And I know you all can probably relate to that, so can I.